morning, and welcome to episode 13 of the Demons Clubcast with your hosts, Mad Dog, K13,
What up?
and myself, UncleChowdr. I hope everyone's having a wonderful, wonderful Sunday morning. As usual, we're gonna just hop right into what we've been playing. Why don't you go ahead and go first, Mad Dog?
Yeah, I'm a broken record on this one. Warzone. In fact, I made mention of this last. I think we were talking about it at one of the other times. Maybe you and I were during the New Year's or the one after New Year's, whatnot. But we were talking about our most played.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just on the PS5 version, there's 278 hours and 369 on the PS4 version.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow, nice.
Yeah.
It's like 600 hours on COD.
Yeah.
I had a kid.
There's not much room for anything else. I mean, I've got like Fortnite 47 hours on the PS5. I can't believe Hogwarts Legacy. I already have 12 hours into it. I thought there was less than that. 36 hours in the forest. A grand total of 27 hours on Spider-Man on the PS4, but that's gonna be grand total all.
Okay.
But yeah, so the answer to that question is it's not Rocket League. It's Warzone. Warzone. I only got on a couple of times since last episode. This cold it sucks, and the studio's in the basement.
Oh, okay. So it's extra cold down
So it's
there.
extra cold.
and in all honesty, one of the windows into the studio is broken, and I've patched it temporarily, but I haven't done a full-blown patch on it because there's still that chance I might just replace it, but I really don't think so.
Oh, okay. I get you.
So yeah, so sometimes it gets a little cold down here, especially at night.
For sure.
But yeah, no, dude, we had didn't do too bad on the first night. The other night, no, it was. Yeah, no, both nights we had some stomps. One of them we had about 4 or 5 dubs in a row.
Noise.
And then the other one we got 2 or 3 kind of spread out, but I clinched. Literally, I called. I was like, "All right, guys, last game." We ended up playing 2 because when we say last game, it's like a top 5 finish for us. It counts as a game. So we go in, we got just wrong drop. Wasn't feeling that game, dude. We placed 20th. So we're just like, yep, doesn't count. Booted back in, and the end of that match was the one I just sent you guys. I don't know if you guys got to see it, but it ended up, it was like 8 kills. We ended up with the dub. I got the dub win. Dude, so that one was pretty legit. But yeah, other than that, nothing. That was some Madden 17. Me and the wife play on the PS4 offline. We play against each other.
Oh, okay. That's awesome. That's actually really dope.
What?
That's really dope, actually. That's really dope.
Yeah, dude. That's one game. Yeah, I did the ultimate team for one game, and I got real big into it one game. Then I was like, dude, it's a rinse and repeat, and I got to just do it all over again on it. I already do that with Call of Duty. I'm not doing it with Madden.
Yeah, I enjoy football, but I don't enjoy football enough to sit and play Madden all day.
Right.
I used to.
Yeah, exactly. I used to play a lot of Madden. Let's see. I used to play a lot of Madden, but I do not play that anymore. I've downloaded some of the older titles when they hit EA Play on my Xbox, and I'll play a couple games, just to get the nostalgia kick, but never dedicated enough to start a franchise or play a superstar season all the way through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. That's how I was. Like, I used to always like when I would pick them up, but I'd never pick them up new. I always picked them up and I found them at GameStop used or whatever. So I was always behind. I never really played for the Ultimate Team. I more just kind of played just, hey, I want to do this one. I didn't have a Madden because I'd gotten rid of it. I got bored of it, got rid of it. Decided I wanted to play. I picked up another cheap copy. So yeah, I have Madden 17. I think maybe 19 was the last one I actually bought, and that was the one that I played Ultimate Team on. And then when 20 came out, I was like, good. And I can't keep doing it.
Yeah.
Like I spent a lot on 19.
Oh, I get you. You know, and like Lutzy said in the chat, I know a lot of people whose favorite things to do is fantasy teams. And so,
Yeah.
you know, and I can respect that, especially out of almost any sports game. Like I know I have a few friends who play NBA 2K still a ton because they like to do that. And, you know, I'm sure the same could be
2K is
said.
good too.
Yeah, and I'm sure the same could be said about, you know, a hockey game or something like that. I've never played any kind of sports games.
Go for baseball.
Yeah.
No, they suck.
They suck.
Avoid the hockey games.
They suck.
Terrible.
As Kyle is the hockey fan, I'll take your word for it.
I've boycotted EA hockey games. They're fucking dog shit.
It's so crazy how they can do how different sports can have like EA in their football game is probably one of their better ones for the mechanics of playing football.
Mm-hmm. If you just play against like AI, like it's cool, but online hockey sucks.
I mean, all right, okay, I'll give you that. Yeah, that it can get that way online in Madden too. I play some guys and I got like pretty good, and I'd play some guys that are just like they literally would be looking at me, and then like it's a guaranteed I've got the tackle, and just last second they're able to just like I don't even see it, they just sidestep. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like so I can imagine the online.
Yeah, no.
Online's pretty nuts, but that's just a different breed in general. But connected franchise is always fun. I think in any of those games, like I played 2K for Be a Pro. I play the NHL games for Be a Pro mainly. Connected franchise and all that's fun, and to like run a league, do a fantasy team, whatever it is. But like to run a team, make trades and all that, I think that's just kind of the fun behind owning a sports game. But once you start touching online, they're what I refer to as glitch goals in the hockey game. Like they're surefire 10 out of 10. You're going to score every single time because your goalie has certain animations and that's it.
That makes sense. Yeah, see, that's where I could see like a game like hockey being a little bit more limited when it comes to a sports game, because if they don't put enough animations in for certain things, you can't really take advantage of those kind of mechanics. So
yeah, and then now you can do the Michigan goal, and I guess it started out like really hard to do, but I guess they made it easier over time. So now you can just do lacrosse goals from behind the net, it's just at will.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah, it's a bit nuts.
That's crazy.
Well, Kyle, why don't we hop into what you've been playing?
So I've played a little bit of Warzone, not a lot. I'm just really kind of upset with how it is. If it's not servers, it's TTK. If it's not TTK, it's definitely audio.
Yeah,
shit.
They have a lot of problems right now, and it's I mean, it's
really frustrating.
It's disheartening because there's fun in there. Like we have every once in a while, you have like those good matches, and it's like, fuck, this was a good time. I want to play another one, and then immediately after, you like end up losing a gunfight that you feel like you should have won. And like, you know, half the time, like I try to remind myself like I'm not the best COD player, so maybe I am like missing a few shots here and there, but you know, there'll be times when I see like 5 or 6 hit markers and they just turn around and fucking and I'm like okay, all right. But
I think Luke was spectating me during this, but I literally dropped in on a buy station. This guy was prone staring at the buy station, so he's like buying something, right? I drop in on him. I get like four or five hits on him, and he like somehow backs up, jumps, and then I died. And I was like, where did my bullets go? Like what was happening? Like I just like I'm not a bad COD player. I don't have my scuff controller, like oh god, but I shouldn't be losing those fights.
Yeah, especially if you start shooting and he has his
like
back turned.
Every single time. I'm not winning like easy gunfights. It's not me, man. It's the game.
Yeah, and you know, I'm like waiting to see, like I'm hoping that maybe they'll do something about the connection problem, because it seems to always be what my issue is too, is there's some kind of shitty connection. So you just end up dealing with that the entire time, which always ends up sucking. So, but
you have to go through like a checklist when you die. Like, okay, was it this? Was it this? Was it like, why does that have to happen? Why can't I just lose a fight and be like, you know, like I had me? It's never the case.
Yep.
Unless you're getting like stacked on, then yeah, not much I could do there. But
right.
No. So like, go for it.
No, I was just gonna say I get that. You know, and yeah, they're frustrating for everybody. We all, even on our squad, we all notice it. Shit, we've been having lag problems like motherfucker. Like all of a sudden, it will literally look like I have the Doom pack running.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it's just for a split second. It's like, whoa, like, what the fuck? And then it's right around that time. I feel like I'm getting lag switched a lot, actually, in all honesty. I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but it'll be like right before we end up getting engaged in some fashion. Every now and then I'll kind of see a little, we'll all just kind of see a little, I don't know, stutter. And it's like all at the same time I'll be like, whoa, did we just lag out a little bit?
Yeah, sometimes I guess. It's intermittent, it's random.
Yeah. See, that's what happens to me. And then like, you know, COD is just one of those things where it's like I said, I have matches where I have like really good plays and like some fun shit will happen and it really encourages me, and then the opposite will happen next match. It's a very love-hate relationship. So I've been trying to do better about just not taking it so seriously, just because I still enjoy when I play, and I still plan on playing when the updates hit and all of that stuff and the new seasons come out, just because, you know, it's the only first person shooter that I really can sit down and play over and over again, or play by myself if I'm feeling like, you know, doing some shooty stuff.
Yeah.
So
same.
But and then
I think because of that, like I'm probably not going to do like competitive anymore. I think I'm just going to just play it every once in a while on the weekends. Yeah. It's not worth it.
Like a Saturday morning Warzone thing.
Yeah.
Chowder's like, all right, let's schedule this. Let's go.
Let's plan that out.
Yeah, no, I get you, because that's kind of like where, like, that's kind of how I've been with COD for a while.
I agree with Lutz there too.
Yeah, Lutz.
My kill cam is totally different than what I was doing,
and that's also true. Like, I don't know where and I bet a lot of that has to do with ping. Like, you know, if they could figure out a way to get the connection better, you know, that kind of shit wouldn't be happening.
Is the AAA studio running like this? It's not worth competitive play anymore for me.
Yeah, and you know, and it's like you know, part of me wants to go into the tournaments and stuff, but at the same time, like, I just enjoy the casual playing of COD with the homies on the weekends. Like, you know, a couple of the homies inside the Demons Club, they want to get into that like competitive COD play, and I totally respect that, but it's just not for me, dude. Like, I enjoy games because they make me smile and they're fun to play. And COD can be fun to play, but it is also if you have fucking infuriating. Yeah, it's fucking infuriating sometimes.
I gotta pay $300 for my internet bill. No thanks. I live in Bozeman, bro. Not happening.
Yeah, well, it's like, and that's the other thing is I think about sometimes. It's like my internet connection down here in the valley, like, I get okay internet for this rural area that we live in, which when I say okay is like 300 megabytes download, which is
that's like
it's
like double mine. It's super good, but it's like still not enough.
Exactly, it's super good for Montana. Really good. It's super good for Montana. Like, that's the thing, is it's super good for Montana.
Dude,
let's see, if the community sucks that much ass, come play fucking Predecessor with us. And fair warning, if you guys can barely hear me, I'm sorry, but fucking OBS and Twitch is having some connection issues right now, so I apologize for anybody who is trying to do that and watch. I'm still recording as well, so I will have a backup.
Looks like it's okay on my end, but
okay, it's coming back through. It's coming back through. I was having some real bad spikes there for a second.
Oh.
But what else? Did you already bring up Predecessor, Kyle?
No, I did not, but you know, I've been playing a lot more of that just because I think I made it one of my stream titles. I was like, Predecessor is the new main, so it's like it's just that much more fun, and in a beta mode, it runs so much better. I'm just like, everything about this is way cooler. We've had some crashes the last couple of weeks, but you know, I think that's because they're getting more and more people because we're finding like loopholes to get people onto Predecessor.
Yeah.
So I think we're kind of bogging down their servers.
I mean, a little bit. And I know that we're not the only people using that method to get fucking
their
codes.
Discord is hopping, dude. They got like 68,000 members.
Exactly.
Every single one of them has access to that.
Yeah. So exactly.
I love how they just haven't shut it down yet.
Yeah. Well,
like,
there's a pool. From what I read, there's a pool of keys that Discord is pulling from for PS5 and PS4. So I bet you that the Discord is just dishing them out until they run out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But it's also really good news. Like for when the Xbox beta comes, or maybe it just goes into full release. Who knows?
Yeah.
But if it goes into beta mode, you know, they know to have more servers available. So it's nothing but good news.
Yeah, for
even with the crashes.
For sure.
Right. Well, and like I said, to have a game in beta mode, I almost expect there to be some crashes. Like, I don't know. Maybe this is how I just took it about Joe, right? When Joe used to talk about how basically you're getting a beta and it's just you're just a test dummy for a finished product.
Yep.
Right. I always feel like if I get a beta, I should get some fucking bugs. I should get some fucking, because that's the whole purpose of us playing it, is to find these bugs.
Yeah, it's a mass scale of a test, you know.
Yeah. So a couple crashes, and how long has that game been out for? And you've been playing
like almost a month now. It beta ends the 29th, so
of this month,
and they're even releasing a new character in like a few days.
Yeah. There you go, man. That sounds. I just wish, like, I watch you guys play it, and it's just, I don't know. I just don't know that if I can get into that style of game.
I totally get that. It's
it's
different, and
I get you.
It's challenging too, because we've mentioned it before while we're playing. Like all the different characters, there's 3 lanes that do different things. Each of those lanes serve a purpose. Even the jungler serves a massive purpose. He's like your most important character, honestly. If you have a good jungler, you'll probably win the game. It's just there's a lot of coordination and strategy that goes into it, when to push lanes, when to back off, and then go for the Fangtooth buffs, the Orb Prime buffs, the River buffs, all that stuff. So it's definitely takes a long time, and there's so many characters that do different things and again have a certain purpose. So it just, you know, a lot really goes into it. So new players get frustrated, and we were all those players when we played Paragon. But you find the character that you like and what he does in that lane, or maybe another lane, because some can be used in other lanes as well. So just kind of depends. But I definitely encourage people to try it, but it's a challenging game for sure.
For sure. Like, we all plan to play Pred after the stream tonight. Yep. And it's just one of those,
trying to get as many as possible.
Yeah, and it's one of those games, like, the other thing that helps is, like, if you played Paragon back in the day on PS4, this game is something you've been waiting for. Like, me and a couple of my homies played Paragon fucking religiously. Like, I love that game.
Yep.
And then the server shut down. And if you are a fan of MOBAs, most people know about Smite. And I played Smite for a while, and I don't mind Smite. It's got some good, it's got some cool characters. It's all based off of gods. They got some cool characters, and the game has the same mechanics with the same item building shit and your items and all that stuff. It's really not bad. But it's just something about the characters in Predecessor or Paragon, whatever you want to call it, because there's the same thing pretty much. Something about the characters that I like much better. And I like the verticality.
It feels different.
And I also like the verticality of the game. Like the game just feels like more vertical, like up, like you can do a lot more jumping stuff. And as I've been exploring different builds in that game, I've been discovering new abilities that I did not know about before. Like I found this, you know, like when you first load into the game, you have your you get to choose like your crest or whatever. You like choose one of the crests. I found this one that builds into a chess piece that when you activate the chess piece, you like get bigger by like 20%. You grow in size by like 20%, so you're like really big. And you do extra damage, and it's like for a certain amount of seconds, and then depending on how much damage you do, it permanently increases your health. So by the time, like the other night when I played, last night when I played Greystone in the jungle, by the time we were done, I had 3,500 health as Greystone.
Nice.
Yeah, so like this chess piece I found, like I keep finding these other interesting crest pieces that I've been really liking. Like I found the boots that make you jump really high, that give you the super jump. I found another pair of boots that give you an extra dash. So like you can use your ability dash, your warp, and then like another small dash to escape. Like it's really, there's some really cool stuff I've been finding.
Yeah, because there's a lot of characters that don't have any like mobility or escapability, and like those are the cards you need for those guys. Or if you're just a fucking ruthless asshole and hunt people down like a Chimera or a really aggro Feng Mao or Greystone, you could use those and just put the pressure on so they can't escape.
Yeah.
It's so many different ways to play those types of games.
Yeah.
And I played a little bit of League of Legends, but it just never really stuck with me. I think the third person view is definitely more my style.
Yep, and that's the thing. I was just gonna say, like, Lutzy says he barely plays League anymore. And like I played League a little bit. I also dabbled in Dota, Defense of the Ancients. It's like the same kind of
thing.
yeah,
that's another one.
Yep.
Yeah. I always forget about Dota.
I dabbled in Dota for a little bit. It's those types of over top games are just, I find that I prefer the third person view as well. The third person action MOBA, and I really hope that Predecessor takes off and actually makes it, because this game is, they're doing a really good job with it. I think I'm excited for the new character. So
you made mention of was it Paragon Over Prime or whatever that's going to be like in beta coming out. So that's really cool. It's like basically another Paragon revival that is, I guess, rivaling Predecessor to you know be the game. So
yeah, they just had a beta that ended on PlayStation and PC. And it they have Wukong. They have all the same characters as Predecessor, except they have a couple more characters that were on the list from Paragon back in the day before it went away. So we have Wukong, there's Boris.
Sorry for Wukong, I mean it.
Yeah, there's Boris on that side, which is like a cyborg bear. Pretty cool, I thought. So I'm gonna have to check that out if it comes back to PlayStation. You played anything else, Kyle?
I did. I played Alan Wake. I thought I was gonna finish it.
Oh.
Nope.
No?
Damn it.
Damn it. Just the way it set you up, it was like, hey, once you advance, you can't go back. So I was like, oh shit. This is it. And then it just kept going.
Fuck, dude.
But it's been super fun. When that happened, a bunch of crazy shit happened. So like I definitely felt like I was finishing the game, but definitely not at all. Now I'm playing as Alan Wake. What are we doing right now?
Oh, I was just skipping ahead.
Damn. I kind of forgot what we're doing right now. As Alan Wake.
Oh, an Alan Wake.
Oh, we're like in the theater. We've like replayed the same sequence like 10 times, and it's insane. I think I finally finished that part, so I was like, okay, we're done, and we're gonna go play some Predecessor because my mind hurts.
Yeah, dude, games that do that to you always fuck with me too.
Dude, the ones where there's like there's multiple ways to get through, but really there's only one way, and
yeah,
you have
exactly.
to figure out that one way, but it's gonna take a trial of like this. Oh damn, okay, I just keep coming back. Like,
I don't mind puzzles, but
dude,
man, it was like a repeat, but like slightly different. And then like the cinematic part was like the same when you would loop back, and you're just like, oh my god. And then like at the end, when you're finally like done with it, you're running through like this set of like a play, but on the screens it's the band. And again, since they did like a live action take for their like cinematic stuff, on the screens is like the people, so it's like it's really cool. I love how they kind of incorporated that. But it's the band, the Old Guards of Asgard, and then Alan Wake is also like singing and dancing, and then they have like a whole choreography part with like the whole cast. It's so cool.
That's dope.
Yeah, they nailed it. I can see maybe why it didn't get game of the year, just with some of the mechanics and fluidness with the quick slots and just your inventory. It's a little boggled, in my opinion. The mechanics, and what I mean by that, like if you're out in the woods and you go to like run up on a rock and then like just try and drop off the side, you do this like weird lag left and right thing until it finally settles on a decision for you.
That's dope.
So just like you have to like stay on a trail more or less. Once you get off trail, it's just kind of wonky with the walking and running and stuff. But other than that, the game is fucking amazing. Super fun.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll play it tomorrow morning though, if I get up early enough, and then we'll switch gears.
Fuck yeah. Are you off tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm not off tomorrow. Well, I don't know. I'm not off tomorrow entirely, but I might be home early from work. I'll put it that way.
Oh, okay. Hopefully.
Yeah.
What have you been playing, Chow?
Me? Well, as you guys can see, first thing I want to talk about, I've been playing Ghost of Tsushima. Like I said last week, after I finished Spider-Man 2, which I did, I started this game right up. What you're seeing, the gameplay you're seeing is into the second part of the island after I've gotten the Clan Sakai armor, which I just love the Clan Sakai armor. Especially after you find the Black Dye Merchant. The Black Dye Merchant, I think, makes that armor look the best. It gives all the armor like this really dope iridescent like rainbow sheen, and all your clothes are black, and then you got the deer antlers.
It's fucking sick.
Yeah, you just look badass as fuck. I can't say
rules, man.
Yeah, another game I can't say enough good things about. I hope for the PC players that this game eventually gets a PC port, because this game's fantastic in every sense of the word, and more people should have access to this game. It's been a ton of fun. The story is super. It's so good. It's not like it's it's in no means, for anybody who, it's been out for a while, so I'm not going to care too much about spoilers, but for anybody who hasn't played it, the game is very much not a happy toned game. It's pretty dark and desolate for the entirety of the game. Yeah, it's very much depressing, but it's so much fun, and the story is honestly pretty enthralling, and it makes you want to fight the Mongols. Like, that's the only way I can put it. Like, it made me want to go out and just slay motherfuckers. I was like, all right, dude, you're all gonna die, you pieces of shit.
These guys are assholes.
Like, right from the opening of the game, like, you can tell from the very opening of the game, like the first couple minutes, you're like, oh, this is gonna be a fucked up game, because like The Mongol army is so massive compared to the meager amount of samurai that are on the beach in that first scene. And then when they light Lord Adachi on fire and they're just like, fuck you, I was like, yeah, this game is gonna be fucking crazy. And it is, like,
the ultimate disrespect to their people too. Like,
yep.
You knew it was gonna be fucked.
Yeah, like Lord Adachi, like samurai culture, they always like they all about the honor and 1v1s and face to face fighting and stuff like that. And
they face me if you're gonna kill me.
Yeah, and they sent their best warrior forward, and the leader of the Mongol army came out and just lit that motherfucker on fire and called it a day. It's super disrespectful, but super fucking, like, sets the tone immediately. Like, the Mongols aren't here to have, like, a fucking fight with you. They're here to conquer. There was no ifs, ands, or buts. And you fight them, and it's so much fun. The sword play is fucking... It's unmatched compared to other sword games I've played. Like, it feels good. This game is in... I've described it as a better Assassin's Creed. Because it really...
I was just gonna say, I think last episode you called it a better Assassin's Creed, and that's literally what I said on stream when I played this game.
Yeah, it is. You can do
It's so good.
You can do the drop-down assassinations. You can do chain assassinations. The sword combat is good with the parrying and the fucking one-hit slices. Like I said, I can't say enough about this game. It constantly just... It makes you want to continue playing. One of my viewers came into my stream while I was playing it. His name's CK. Big shout out to him. He goes, "What game is this?" And I was like, "It's Ghost of Tsushima." And he is like, "Dude, I'm going to have to pick this game up." And I was like, but if you're PlayStation Plus, you can download it on your PS5 right now. He goes, "No fucking way." Went and downloaded it. He came in last night when I was playing Pred and I muted my mic. He's like, "Dude, thank you for the suggestion, dude, and let me know about this game on PS Plus. I can't stop playing it." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, that's right. That's right, dude." So, it's good to see that type of stuff. Like I said, I can't say enough about it. And then also, obviously, we've been playing fucking Predecessor out the ass. Love that game so much. It's kind of becoming my new main as well. Especially because I got it on my PS5 over here. I can stream it now, and I can play with the boys like that, and I like playing it on controller. I have it on my PC as well, but it's just not... I don't know. I don't like playing it on my PC because I can't stream it, and my PC is just not powerful enough. So, just makes things a little bit easier. And then we did play some COD. It was a thing. It was interesting. I have to say that it... Like I said when we were talking earlier, there's times where I have a ton of fun, and then there's other times where I want to fucking punch my TV. So it's it's one of those things.
Just how I generally feel now, and I just said I'm not doing that to myself anyway. Again,
yeah,
right. See, that's where, like, when it comes to that, I just have a totally different attitude, and I guess that's, dude, I'm still at that level of play. I'm so casual, dude. I'm stoked if I get like 2 kills.
See,
and you know what I mean? Like, I'm just like, so when I lose a gunfight, they're like, "Hey, you know what? I feel like I should get that," or the kill cam. Yeah, it doesn't match. I have the same issues you guys have. I'm just like, God fucking, and I literally, like, I if you guys want to know why I stay on these perpetual chat bans, it's because Call of Duty pisses me off, and I call them out, to their AI, and I will call them very vulgar, mean, gross things, and then I get chat bans.
Oh no!
But it literally is. I'm cussing out Activision. I won't even, like.
I mean, I do it on stream. I don't get banned on Twitch or anything.
Dude, no, I'm
had a warning once.
On damn chat.
I don't even remember what I said.
Yeah,
wild.
I think I just ended my most recent 14-day ban. I think I'm finally off of that. So it's just like, I don't know. I don't let it piss me off to that level. It gets frustrating. And then I'm just like, man, do I really want to keep doing this? And then it'll just be like, you know what? Play with the homies, whatever. And then that next game we'll have a good game. And it's just that perpetual gameplay loop. And I've come to expect it. And
yeah, no,
I said Destiny 1 cost me 2 controllers, so
yeah, no, and I get
try
you.
not to get pissed off at video games anymore.
I get you, because like, you know, I try to keep my cool as best I can, and you know, I still have to stand up and go smoke a cigarette because it's just the thing.
Yeah,
And
yeah, absolutely.
you know, but I still enjoy what COD is. I will always enjoy what COD is because it was like my first multiplayer experience. I'm always gonna have that nostalgic joy every time I start it up.
Right.
For me at least, you know, that's a thing for me. But I'm just not gonna be as serious in the CODs anymore. Um, I'm just gonna really focus my time on Predecessor because it's back, baby. It's back, baby. So
yeah, it's so fun.
Yeah, it's a ton of fun. And then in my off time when I'm not on stream, I have been working towards clearing out Spider-Man 2's map. Just like taking out leftover symbiotes and um doing leftover hunter blinds and stuff like that are in the on the map. Again, another game. Like I'm so my girlfriend's the best for getting me a PlayStation 5. Like I
That's
love my
awesome.
Xbox. I love the games I have on my Xbox. I love, you know, I played fucking 140 hours of Starfield. I have my games that I love on my Xbox, and I'm really enjoying this PlayStation. After I finish Ghost of Tsushima, which I probably won't take me too terribly long to blast through because I'm pretty quick about that stuff. I'm gonna play God of War Ragnarok for the first time on stream. I have not touched that yet, so be my first playthrough of God of War Ragnarok, and then after that, we're gonna do another playthrough of Uncharted. I'm gonna just try to squeeze in my single player games where I can.
Right.
I'm considering doing Uncharted 1 through 4, but I might just play 4 just because I enjoy 4 so much.
There you go.
But the other ones are really good. Yeah. I love Uncharted just because I'm also a huge Indiana Jones fan. I've always been a Tomb Raider fan. So those types of games scratch the itch. Like when you guys were talking about puzzles, like those are the types of game puzzles in games that really like I enjoy, like the environmental type of puzzles and shit like that, like the ones in Uncharted. Like I love the puzzles in Uncharted. Um and I also like really enjoyed the puzzles in, for example, Breath of the Wild. The dungeon puzzles in that game are so addicting. That's why I do plan on also getting Tears of the Kingdom to play on stream. That'll be another one I definitely stream. I have my Switch stuff back here. I just need to do some rearranging of some plugins and stuff so I can plug my dock in and get that ready to be on stream. So then I can stream all 3 of my consoles, which is what I was working towards anyway.
I was gonna say, I remember you talking about that at the very fucking beginning.
Yeah, so that's what I'm working towards. Because I'd like to try to get some people together and see if I can get some Smash Bros things going.
I mean,
online, because I know there are some people who have Switches and some people who have Smash Bros. They just don't talk about it very much. And if anybody wants that heat, I'm willing to give them a smackdown. So,
I mean, I won't say I own a Switch, but I will say I have access to one.
Okay, well, I definitely am ready and willing to give anybody a beatdown with Minecraft Steve that's ready for it. So,
Minecraft Steve, that's amazing.
Dude, he's the fucking best, dude, and I love his moveset, dude.
That's so funny.
Yeah, dude. We spent at my house. We have spent countless hours playing Smash Bros. And we always play tournament style over here with no items. 5 lives and just your characters and the abilities that your characters can do. And it gets fucking brutal over here, dude. Smash Bros is Smash Bros is a ton of fun, and it's got a large skill gap, dude. It's honestly crazy because like playing that game when I was a kid on a Nintendo 64, you know, like when you're a kid, you kind of just like you kind of get stuff, but at the same time, you're kind of hitting buttons a little bit just to see what happens. Nah, dude. Now with Smash Bros and the Pro controller, it's like we're Mortal Kombat level. All right, this is Mortal Kombat style fucking fighting time now. Like we're about to get down. People are gonna be mad at each other by the end of this session. That's what it's gonna be. All right.
Oh, shit.
But I also have some other games on the Switch that I want to try to like get a couple like community nights going. Like I'd really love to get a community night for Mario Kart 8 going. I love Mario Kart. I fucking love that game. So, that and I also have Mario Party, the newest one that came out. That game is a shitload of fun as well. So, um yeah, there's some, there's some good options there. But um that's pretty much what I've been playing and what my plans are to play. Yeah, I jumped right into that, but God of War I'm pretty excited for. So, we'll see how long it takes me to get through Ghost of Tsushima cuz I played the first God of War, that remake 2018. I'm a huge fan of the OG 3 God of Wars. Like I played those and the stories were so cool and the major fight scenes. So like I think they did a pretty good job with 2018. There was a couple things I personally was just like I kind of got repetitive. Like it was awesome, but it got repetitive and like a lot of the takedowns were always the same for certain enemy types, and so I just, like I noticed that type of little thing. Yeah, exactly. Like it was kind of boring. Like I was like, I've killed this same enemy type like 50 times now, and the final execution, takedown, whatever you want to call it, is literally the same thing every time. And it's like, yeah, pulls me out of it. Yeah, pulls me out of it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But it was still a good story. So I am excited to play the next one. Some cool puzzles in that one as well. So definitely another game I recommend. And then, the other one that's on my eyeball that I just wanted to bring up real quick because I've been seeing a lot of gameplay of it recently is the Resident Evil 4 remake.
Yeah.
That one is on my list because the movement looks so good in that. Like I'm so happy they got rid of that. I call it the tank track controls. That's what I call it, because you can run forward, and then when you want to, like, you couldn't really strafe very well in that game. I felt like I hated it.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, so
still one of my favorite games, like if not actually my favorite game of all time.
Oh yeah,
RE4.
Yeah, RE4 is. I played the first time I played that game though was on the Wii, so I was a little spoiled because.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. Playing it on the Wii for the first time, sick, because you played with the nunchuck and the Wiimote, and so you could like you moved, but you looked with the fucking nunchuck, and so you could like fucking like aim your pistol that with your nunchuck. It felt like a shooting gallery almost, but you still moved around with the joystick. It was a ton of fun that way. And
that's dope, actually.
Yeah, and when you wanted to knife someone, you just made a knifing motion with the Wiimote, and Leon would knife. It's so dope, dude. Super dope. Many a times I came home from school and my fucking mother was in the front room with the fucking Wiimote and the nunchuck fucking screaming at the TV trying to kill zombies. It was hilarious, dude. It's awesome. Yeah.
That is amazing.
But I want to jump right into some video game stuff because I have a couple tabs pulled up I wanted to talk about. Firstly, I want to talk about Modern Warfare 3 because we have been talking about COD and stuff. Their Season 1 Reloaded update is coming January 17th, so that's just next week. It's going to be live at 9 a.m. Pacific time across all platforms. There will be patch notes coming at that time, so look out for those if you're looking into real detail. But just some quick notes about it. We got a new 6v6 multiplayer map called Rio. It's like in a city on streets and partially inside of a mall from what or shopping center from what I'm seeing here. They're going to be introducing Team Gunfight, Infected, Headquarters. So we got some new game modes coming. For those who are super excited about this, we have the Boys limited time mode and challenge event. Experience a souped up version of Kill Confirmed, featuring power boosts and earn in-game rewards for completing tasks in the Boys Soup Siege event challenge. Multiplayer ranked play is coming with Season 1 Reloaded. So 4v4 competitive for those who are into the ranked. I'm sure that's going to take off pretty big. I know quite a few people who play ranked multiplayer all the time because they're just masochists. Let's see. Yeah, there looks like there's lots of verticality in this new map. Lots of climbing spots. Some upper walkways. So this new multiplayer map actually looks pretty cool. Classic 3-lane COD design with obstacles in between. You got your 2 spawn sides and then a right side, left side, and then the shopping center is in the very middle. So very classic. But it still looks pretty good actually in my opinion. So I fucks with it. Let's see. You know what I can do real quick? I'm gonna do something real quick. I got a plan. Give me a minute here.
Got a plan.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? Wrong window. Never mind. We're gonna pause the plan. I have it in my other internet window. It would take a second to add it in there and make it fit. So we're gonna worry about that later. I was gonna pull up this page and let everybody read along with me. Use the covered walk. Oh yeah, the covered walk. I talked about that. Oh, the new modes. Team Gunfight, Headquarters, and Infected. Team Gunfight, it'll be experience gunfight on a larger scale. This version, players compete in 6v6 across standard multiplayer maps. As with traditional gunfight, all players will receive the same randomized loadout at the start of each round. This loadout changes throughout the match, adapt to what you're given, and wipe out the competition. That's an interesting spin on gunfight, but also cool. Make everybody have to play with the same weapons. See who's really the better COD player there, huh? Headquarters, if you know what Headquarters is, it's Headquarters. One of my favorite game modes to play, to be honest. I love Headquarters. And then Infection. Infected. Everybody, I know a lot of people who love Infected. I don't mind playing it every once in a while. It's pretty fun.
I definitely just every now and then it's fun to just kind of fuck around on it.
110%. Let's see. And then the Boys Soup Siege. It is a new game mode. Let's see. Prove. Okay, so get 1 operator heat vision eliminated in the Boys mode. Reward calling card. Deactivate 20 pieces of equipment using DDoS. Oh, so those are the challenges for the event. So get 1 operator heist heat vision elimination. Deactivate 20 pieces of equipment using the DDoS. Get 4 operator eliminations using the MTZ-762. Get 2 operator eliminations in a single life with the overkill vest equipped 5 times. Get 15 operator akimbo eliminations. Reward weapon charm. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to read that part. I'm stony baloney over here. Get 7 operator eliminations using lethal equipment. So pretty easy challenges. And then, like I said, ranked play is back. For those who are interested in that. Still not my thing. Let's see. Oh, looks like note that SR penalties will result from being inactive, disconnecting from matches, and engaging in repeated friendly fire for those who do care about that. Let's scroll down a little bit. So the modes will be same. They got search and destroy, hardpoint, and control. Let's see. Did it say what maps? No. Done with the maps. And then we're into the zombies. Okay, we're gonna add that right there. full screen it. There we go. Let's do this for right now. Bam. Did it. Okay. So for the zombies, there's a new warlord, enters the exclusion zone in the form of a South Korean born Dokkaebi. I don't know if I pronounced that right. If not, I apologize for butchering it. Defeat her if you can to earn high tier loot. Let's see. Operators will find Dokkaebi's fortress at the top of a skyscraper in the Zeravon city. A technological savant, the warlord uses drones, turrets, and a wheelson as her main line of defense. Squad skilled enough to get past her initial deterrence will find an elusive opponent equally capable of evasion and attack. So I'm sure she's going to have some good loot. I haven't played zombies in a while. It's something I've been meaning to get back into. Just so many games, and with the PS5, I just have so many more games to play now. So it's kind of been ridiculous. Oops. Okay. Let's see. Champions. Oh yeah, the Return of the Champions quest. We'll talk about some Warzone stuff. The Champions quest can now be attained by winning 30 matches. You can get access to try to get the Champions quest and complete it after winning 30 matches, I think is what the number was. If I remember correctly, I read that. Multi-part challenge. Let's see. Oh, Gulag Night Vision public event. Okay, let's see if I find that number.
Jesus.
Yeah. Where's the...
Turn me off in more ways with the Gulag, please.
Yeah, the Gulag's already pretty terrible. Let's not make it worse with
the map
mode.
design already is dog shit.
Yeah.
Stop it.
And you're just gonna make it dark now? That's fucked up. Okay, so I can't find the number, but I'm pretty sure I remember seeing if you win 5 BR matches in a row or 30 total in your season, you can get the Champions quest. So that's something to look out for. The Champions quest, Urzikstan, the skin is actually pretty sick looking. So just for those who are interested, I'm not gonna be worrying about that too much at all. Oh, here it is. Win 30 games total within a season or 5 consecutive matches. So either one, either or. Weapon case spawns are now a small thing. Are now a thing in Warzone. A single weapon case spawns in a small search area at the start of every match. Once found, the player holding the weapon case is marked for all enemies in the match. If a player holding the case manages to stay alive, oh, that's for the, is that for the, oh no, that's for a different thing. Wow. Manages to stay alive at the end of their match, or squad exits the match using a helicopter called by purchasing a covert exfil, they and their teammates earn exclusive rewards. So another thing to look out for in Warzone. More exclusive stuff. Everybody's gonna be fighting over that, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
Secondary win condition. So covert exfil. Players can now exfil the match early with the help of a covert exfil. With only 5 exfils available to purchase per match for a high price and buy stations before the gulag closes, a covert exfil calls in a helicopter that can fly any player out of the match, ideally with the weapon case in their possession. Players can also compete to earn the most successful covert exfils with the new covert exfil leaderboard stat. So you telling me a match can end early because someone can just leave fast with money? I want to know how this is going to work.
I don't think for a random... I don't think it's just regular Warzone.
No, that's in Warzone.
That seems weird.
It says there's a picture with the little tag right here, Warzone. If you're looking at the stream, yeah, it says Warzone. So that's nutty. I really hope that's not a thing, but I guess we're gonna have to find out next week.
No, hold on.
It better be like a limited time mode or something like Plunder, but
in buy stations before the gulag closes. Covert exfil calls in a helicopter that can fly any player out of the match, ideally with the weapon case in their possession. Players can also compete to earn the most successful covert exfils with the new covert exfil leaderboard stat. I wonder if it's just one player at a time.
Or it could be up to say it exfils a squad, right? But it doesn't say it ends the match. It just, I mean,
it sounds like a new plunder.
It sounds like it's just right. So it sounds like
there was a gulag in plunder, was there not?
No, plunder was always just come back. I don't even think there was a resurgence timer. I think it was
oh, really?
New NV.
It's been a while since I played it.
Yeah, I can't remember.
What's above that? What's leading into that category? That topic, yeah.
This is the Champions Quest stuff.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then right here is that new night vision goggle gulag public event. Let's see. In this gulag
secondary win condition.
The lights in the
That's so gross.
Yeah, dude.
Secondary win condition.
That's literally what it says. Yeah.
What if? Okay, wait. What if they're just saying, now this could be a stretch, but this is what I was thinking, because it doesn't say it'll end the game. It says it'll fly any player out. So this is right after talking about how you need either 30 wins or 5 consecutive. You have to make it out, say with this weapons case. What if it just flies you out, places you where you are? Like, say you flew out in your 25th.
You just keep the blueprint or whatever.
And
seems like a lot of work for a blueprint.
Well, but not only that, but it could then allow, because you exfilled, technically winning Warzone by surviving Warzone. Maybe it counts as one of those wins.
I don't know. That's a weird one though.
God.
Because it doesn't say that it will end the game, and it doesn't say that. All it says is secondary win condition. So
I don't like that phrasing.
Yeah,
I feel like people are just gonna leave the game because they got some fucking blueprint. Fuck off.
Yeah,
give me a regular battle royale that works.
Yeah. And so just to
literally all I want.
Just to read this out. In this new Gulag public event, the lights in the Gulag will go out, setting up an epic night vision skirmish that will put your fighting abilities to the test. Secure the win to return to the match and leave your opponent in the dark. Weird.
Yeah.
I mean, that's not necessarily what I'm looking for in the Gulag, but okay. Whatever you say.
Whatever floats your boat.
It is what it is.
I'm dying.
So
I want to love this game so much. It hurts to just be like, I hate this game.
I know, because I'm right there with you. Because I'd like to enjoy this game when I play it myself. So, let's see. Let's talk about. We'll skip over this stuff. Let's see. 2 new weapons, a new SMG and LMG arrive, so you can bring the pain whether you're up close or offering suppressive fire from afar. Deploy as A-Train and Firecracker from the boys. So those are the 2 new skins from the boys that are coming. The HRM9 is the new SMG. 30 round clip. Looks like it's got a pretty high fire rate, so that'll be interesting. Good handling, so I definitely want to check that out. I love submachine guns, so let's see. The description is a light yet stable 9mm submachine gun for close quarters combat and putting down enemies quickly. Sporting a high fire rate and excellent handling and mobility, the HMR9 is the perfect fit for aggressive run and gun playstyles. Aim down sights for precise fire or enter tack stance and run circles around your enemies. Use Gunsmith to enhance the weapon's mid-range capabilities, improve its close quarters performance, or a combination of the two. Unlock it by completing an armory unlock challenge. Oh, you're going to be so excited to hear this. A new LMG called the TAC Evolvere. Not the Eradicator, the Evolvere. Looks like it's based off of the same type of model. It's just got a bigger barrel. I'm sure you guys are also seeing the pictures. Kind of a nice looking gun, but an advanced multi-caliber LMG capable of firing 7.62 or 5.56 with minimal adjustments to the weapon, versatile and exceptionally lethal in the right hands. Ooh, this is gonna be a problem. I can already taste that. That 5.56 ammo will probably make it shoot hella fast, and the 7.62 will probably make it hella strong. So it's gonna be a problem.
New meta alert.
Yeah.
New meta alert.
Look at the damage. Look at the damage and the fire rate on the bar right there. Look how far out that is. Nuts. That's gonna be disgusting.
Yeah, I think I found an LMG to work on.
Yeah. Let's see the new store offerings. So A Train Operator Bundle. I haven't watched The Boys, so I don't know these characters, but the skin is obviously it's gonna look just like him. I mean, I'm pretty impressed with some of the skins they've come out with. Some of them are pretty cool. Let's see, and then Firecracker. Oh, female this time. Sweet. She's got a badass fucking bandolier on her and like some fucking a badass fucking belt buckle. That's actually pretty dope. Let's see. Okay, so it looks like there's a tournament coming up pretty soon, but not really too worried about that. Oh, look at that. Join us for the first tournament of the 2024 Call of Duty League season, the Boston Breach Major 1 tournament, taking place January 25th on my birthday is when it starts.
Ooh.
Tune in to youtube.com CDL League or attend the event live at the MGM Music Hall at Fenway in Boston. Purchase your tickets here. Oh, these will be all the packs that they're coming out with. So let's look at the skin. Let's find the skin that's going to piss everybody off the most.
Let's see it.
Let's see. I'm thinking
it's just a picture of the background.
I'm thinking it's gonna be what's gonna be the one that people are gonna buy. That's gonna be the new fucking hard to see skin. People are probably gonna complain about this one, even though he's got a red helmet.
Angeles.
The Thieves. Yep.
Yeah, the Thieves, dude. Look at
Boston.
There's a couple
Breach.
of them that are just like that.
Boston Breach, except that green's pretty bright.
Vegas, dude, it's got minimal orange.
Vegas and the Miami Heretics, both of those are pretty bad, dude.
Yeah, I was thinking Miami, but Miami, dude, that fucking orange is super bright. It's the only thing where Vegas is more of a dull orange, but yeah, Boston.
Yeah. Thieves is always the issue because they're just red and black. Red's hard to see like that,
dude. But Optic, look at Optic Texas. That dark green is going to be harder to see at certain distances.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I have to say though,
dude,
I like this yellow. I'm surprised I like the yellow one, but I kind of like the design on it. It kind of looks sick.
Yeah. Yeah, that is pretty sick.
That look pretty cool.
Yeah, they do. I like the new design for the
I like the Minnesota one, honestly.
Yeah, I like the new design for the new skins, like the COD League skins, like that windbreaker look with like the fucking straps and stuff. Like I think it looks pretty slick, honestly. Let's see.
One day we'll get a DC one in there.
Yeah, hopefully. That'd be sick. Let's see. Oh yeah, this we already know about. So blah 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 blah. We already have all these skins. I finished the battle pass already. So
Slugg gonna carry us to that one.
Yeah.
Guys are playing with the backpack.
The whole DC in your bag, bruh.
And then since I still have this page up, I'm gonna just jump right into this real quick. Let's talk about the Developer Direct. Xbox's Developer Direct. It's coming this coming week, January 18th. Starting at 12 p.m. Pacific time. Pretty excited for that. We're supposedly, the rumors are that I've been seeing on Twitter, we're supposed to get our first look at Indiana Jones. I'm pretty stoked about that.
All right.
We're supposed
to game.
Yeah, like an Indiana Jones game made by Machine Games in Sweden, the people who made fucking Wolfenstein.
Ooh.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, so I'm excited to see what they're going to do with this. Everyone's been really arguing back and forth about this as of recent, whether or not it's going to be a third person game and try to, like, you know, take some of that limelight from Uncharted and maybe you know, try to be another type of Uncharted game, which I'm not going to lie, I hope they do make it a third person Uncharted-like game. I think Indiana Jones would make an excellent fucking person for a game like that with the whip and the pistol and the fucking fist fighting. I think it would look excellent. I think it would be super fun. And then we're hopefully supposed to see some more of Avowed, which is Obsidian's fantasy RPG. Also pretty excited about that game. We're gonna learn more about Ara History Untold. Not necessarily my thing. It's more of an indie game. And then let's see, Sinuous Saga Hellblade 2 from Ninja Theory. That's another game that we've been waiting to see more updates. Hopefully we're gonna get a release date on that game this time, but we're not 100%, so we'll just have to wait and see. And then, you know, they're going to be talking about what's coming up for 2024. So pretty excited to see just what's in store for Xbox for the next year. They have so many studios underneath them now, so definitely excited. We have shortly after the developer direct has concluded, ZeniMax Online Studios will host the Elder Scrolls Online 2024 global reveal at 1 p.m. Pacific time. A standalone presentation where the development team will unveil the game's next major chapter, including the new zone, storyline, and other major features coming in the game's biggest update this year. So if you play that game, if you're a fan of it, definitely check that out. That'll be big. And then there'll probably be some more stuff. I'm guessing this week, just kind of pay attention. There'll probably be some interviews coming out, a couple other things, just because it's kind of a busy game week for Xbox. No word from PlayStation yet, from what I understand, about something. At least not that I've seen. I've been looking, so I haven't heard anything like they're planning on having like a little showcase or something. But I like when these companies do like a beginning of the year showcase like this to kind of give you an idea of what's coming, you know.
Right, what the direction of the year is going to be.
Exactly. So, and then let's talk about Predecessor. I just wanted to read this little bit right here. The closed for, we already talked about it a little bit, but the beta was pushed till January 29th. So, you can sign up here. Also get at me if you want to play. But highly recommend this game. It's a ton of fun. It's a great place to, this website, the Predecessor game website, it's a great place to click on and go to look at patch notes. You can also look at heroes. There's a great place to show you how to play, but this just shows you the hero gallery. You can sort it out by different characters. All of these characters are a ton of fun to play, so we just want to get more people involved. I want this game to succeed. So, but
and it does seem to be the leader among the Paragon revivals, despite the Paragon Overprime having a beta. This one definitely seems to be the favorite, but I'm still willing to check that other one out.
Yeah,
they have Wukong.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, check it out. No harm in at least just checking it out. But video game wise, that's all the stuff I had to talk about today. That's all the stuff I was really.
Smite 2 is coming.
Oh, Smite 2, huh?
From earlier. Yep. An alpha is coming soon. I didn't see a date on the PlayStation website. They're honoring players' legacy in Smite, so like if you spent dollars and stuff, some of that's going to transfer over, so you get to keep some of that stuff.
Okay.
And this game's being made from the Unreal Engine 5, so it should be pretty sick.
Ooh. Well, you're gonna have to check it out at least.
Like it might be pretty sick. They're also kind of stealing a little bit of the Paragon theme and going to a third-person combat.
Oh well, Smite. So, the first Smite's third person as well.
I thought only in certain modes.
Nope, the first one is third person all the time.
I thought, oh man, I swear there was like a mode that I played. It was a little more angled up.
Oh, maybe
not
there.
Totally top down, but not totally third person either. It was like kind of that weird like.
Maybe there is a mode, but
what is that, like a arena or some shit?
Oh yeah, the arena mode is a little bit more zoomed out because you're in that big circle. But I always played like classic 3-lane is what I always played in Smite.
Even in the thing, it says like moving to third person combat. The changer's perspective brought action adventure style combat to life. So I don't know. Something's moving to third person.
Well, that's weird because I played quite a bit of Smite on my Switch and on my Xbox, and it's always been third person.
Always that way. Interesting. Well, I don't know. Smite 2 is coming to PS5 though. Well, you can register to alpha through the website.
Ooh, might have to check that out.
Yeah. But Unreal Engine 5 has me interested. That should be running really good.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's really crazy that they're doing Unreal Engine 5.
Yeah.
I honestly can't believe that they're gonna go for it, but I'm glad they are because it will make a game like Smite look so dope.
Right?
So, but any other video game stuff we wanted to broach on?
That was really all I had for video games.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, I mean, after this week, our next episode will definitely have some more good stuff to talk about because we got the developer direct coming, which I unfortunately will not be home to stream, which I'm sad about, but I'll definitely be watching it, and then we'll talk about it on the podcast. I was hoping I was going to be home, or it was going to be late enough that I could co-stream it like I usually try to do with a lot of Xbox's events, but I just did not. I'm not going to be able to do it. So, anybody got any movie stuff to talk about?
I do have a few things. Oh, there was actually one last thing, I guess, video game related for voice actors. They signed a deal with an AI company, SAG-AFTRA.
Okay.
They signed a deal with a company called Replica, which had me laughing. Just I don't know, just seems ironic.
Yeah.
Of course.
It all sounds kind of like, you know, the wording in it was kind of weird, but it does seem like everyone's consent has to be authorized and stuff like that for their use. Initially, there was definitely some backlash with some voice actors on Twitter. In one part of the contract, it said like people were like contacted about this. It's like a bunch of people on Twitter were like, "No, we weren't." So it seems like some execs kind of signed a deal without actually consulting the majority of the people who are actually doing the work. These people also don't necessarily want to just sign their name and then their voice can be used. They want to still do the work, and I think we're just gonna have to wait and see if that's what's gonna happen, or if they're just gonna be like, "Hey, run some audio samples for us, and then we got the rest."
Yeah.
So I hope that's not the case. And like many of them have said, you know, they want to work and put their heart and soul into it. And some people have said that they've seen replicas work before, and it just seems a little lifeless. So, you know, again, wait and see.
There's emotion that comes out in the voice.
Yeah.
There was a podcast that I listened to. I kind of tailed off on listening to it, but it was the Assassin's Creed Lorecast, and they dig into everything. It's a brother sister. They host several of them. Like they got the Assassin's Creed that the brother kind of spearheads, and then they've got Dragon Age, which the sister spearheads, and then they have another one, the Holocron, that does like the Star Wars lore. But they actually did an interview with the guy who did he was the voice of Altair, the original assassin.
Oh, okay.
And he talked about how, like, you know, that it was some of the funnest work that he had done, and then he had to take a really long break from it. And when he came back and actually started paying attention, because he had a lot, his family got hit for like 3 or 4 years with just massive things where he had to exit life, basically. And so when he came back in, all of a sudden, like his character was loved, and the franchise was where it was, and he said it was one of the greatest feelings, just knowing that his heart and soul went into it. So I can see exactly what they're talking about. Like,
yeah, like it's just there's a difference. You can see it on like the robots or whatever they try to put on the sidelines of a football game. You can see it or hear it in a podcast or a movie if they do, some sort of AI or whatever, or video games. It's
well, all I know
it's
is
definitely interesting.
AI is not anywhere near close enough to give us performances like we got in games like Red Dead Redemption 2, Grand Theft Auto 5,
exactly.
The Last of Us, Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man. Some of the voice acting in these games are top notch, better than some movies. Exactly. So until there is no AI that is capable yet, of my knowledge, of giving that type of emotion and that type of care into something.
Yeah.
No, that's a human element. That's what
just
we
can't be replaced.
Be protecting, not fucking replacing, not fucking trying to emulate and make it.
And the moment we do get to that point where computers can do that, then I think we need to worry. That's too far.
Yeah, we'll just start destroying some stuff.
That's when you need to worry, dude. I've been worrying for a while.
I'm alright for right now. I'm alright for right now.
I mean, we got Alexas and our phones listen to us, so I mean, we're already there.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, ultimately, the deal, however, it does sound like these people are being protected. They have to give their consent in order for this stuff to happen. So that's nice, but we just have to wait and see, and hopefully all is well.
I hope it stays that way.
But that was it for, I guess, video games.
Yeah.
For some movie stuff, I'm really excited about this. Danny Boyle and Alex Garland are reuniting for the 28 Days Later sequel that could potentially become a trilogy. So a trilogy movie that could lead into another trilogy.
Yeah, I've seen that. I think someone was calling it 28 years later or something like that.
Yes, it's the speculated title, just because it also has been a
long
20 years since the original.
I mean,
the first movie. So
that would I'd make a good name for it.
Yeah, Cillian Murphy has expressed interest in reprising his role, but as far as right now for this, we have not heard anything official. So just something to look out for. One of the best horror movies to date, and then as well as a really good sequel in 28 weeks later. So we shall see.
Thank you.
For those that are in the Discord, Our Flag Means Death was canceled after 2 seasons.
I did see that.
Kind of unfortunate. I didn't know that it was only supposed to be a show of 3 seasons, so the fact that we were just like one away is kind of disheartening. It doesn't mean we won't get it, but with Max and Paramount kind of merging here in the near future, I think that's why the deal got nixed. A lot of side deals that happen with this stuff, so stuff get canceled, but it doesn't mean it's like gone. So you just gotta wait and see.
Okay.
Warner Bros. Is doing some weird shit. They hired Tom Cruise to like get some shit going for Warner Bros. So Top Gun 3 is supposed to be in production.
Ooh, a third Top Gun? What the heck?
Yeah, Miles Teller, and then I forgot the other guy who was supposed to be back. But yeah, so we got like 3 people like basically already confirmed for a movie that isn't even like confirmed yet.
Dude, if Miles Tellers comes back, I'm stoked, bro, because Miles Teller is a great actor, dude. I love him really in movies, dude. I love him in all of the movies I've seen him in. I think he's fucking phenomenal.
Yeah. He's really good. They switched some dates on some movies. Mickey 17 got pushed back, whereas Godzilla and Kong New Empire got pushed up. So for those interested in the Godzilla Monsterverse, good news. Get to see it like a week early. I think it's the 17th now instead of the 24th of March.
Well, that's cool.
I think that's February. Sorry. They didn't give me a date on that one. But honestly, I think that's really about it for movies and stuff. Not really a whole lot going on. A lot of trailers and stuff are coming up, but that's kind of it.
Oh, I had a couple TV things I wanted to just mention real quick. For those who are fans of stand-up comedy, one of my favorite comics, Stavros. I can never get his last name right. Stavros Halkias, I think is how you say it. His new special dropped. It was in December, but it was just last month. It wasn't very long ago. Great fucking special, super hilarious. Also, Dave Chappelle's new special just dropped on Netflix not too long ago. It's also hilarious. I've always been a huge fan of Dave Chappelle, so that guy.
It's Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, it's Dave Chappelle. And then I believe Cat Williams just had a special just come out as well that I have on my list that I plan on watching because I will never not.
I need to watch that.
Yeah, Cat Williams is one of the legends of comedy. That guy is goddamn funny. So,
sure.
Pretty excited to watch that as well. Those were the two main. I've been watching a lot more stand-up comedy as of recent, so I really enjoy comedy. Couple comics are coming to Missoula. I really wish I could afford to go. Josh Wolf, one of my favorite comedians, and his son are coming through Missoula. But the tickets are $80 a pop. They're fucking expensive. And then Gabriel Iglesias is coming to Missoula again, and I really want to go see Fluffy, dude. I want to go see Fluffy so fucking bad. But I don't think I'm gonna be able to afford that one either. So God, I would have ripped my arm off to get some Fluffy tickets. I'm not gonna lie,
dude. That's the part that like pisses me off because we had Adam Sandler come out here to the arena.
Oh, dude, the legend himself.
Nosebleeds were up over like $100.
Oh my god,
dude! I'm like, no, like I couldn't even hardly afford that.
Dude, yeah, I want to go.
Yeah, dude.
I want to go see a fucking comedy show really bad, especially Gabriel Iglesias. Like when I seen he was coming to Missoula, I was like, motherfucker, like that guy is like one of the originals. Like one of the reasons I started enjoying stand-up comedy was because of that guy. Like, dude, so yeah, he's hilarious.
Right.
But yeah, as for TV and movies, I mean, I'm like halfway through the Mario movie. That's the only new movie I'm watching right now. We haven't started a new TV show. We finished The Flash forever ago, and I just haven't been motivated to start anything else because The Flash kind of sucked the life out of me a little bit. So,
yeah.
By the end of it, I was just like, "Fuck, okay, I'm glad it's over."
You felt like you traveled through the multiverse.
Yeah, dude. Fuck, dude. I felt.
Yeah, that's how it's been since Game of Thrones. It's been kind of bouncing around. Like,
I was as annoyed as everybody else was that Barry just kept burying his whole fucking family. Just fucks with the timeline whenever and wherever they fucking please.
What Barry does, man.
Fucking on a whim. He's like, I'm gonna go back in time.
I forgot that bread.
I fucking hate that shit, dude. Like I love the Flash and his powers, but goddamn, why did it have to be him who got them?
Yeah, he's always trying to fix shit. It's just blessing and a curse.
The paragon of love. Kiss my ass.
Jesus.
Yeah.
The finale of Monarch Legacy of Monsters dropped Friday. We haven't watched it yet, but I think I said it on stream. I had to stay off social media because I saw some shit. It fucking looks wild.
Word. Fuck yeah.
So that's pretty cool. And then there's hopes of a season 2. Apple TV has not launched a season that hasn't had a season 2, so we're hopeful for that.
Yeah, Apple makes some bangers.
Apparently, the end part of the episode kind of teases Godzilla and Kong, the new empire. So I'm curious that if they actually like tie it together.
Oh shit!
So could be interesting because apparently you see Kong. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert.
Very curious. Okay. So hopefully we'll watch that tonight or sometime tomorrow since we have it off. And then yeah, we started the first episode of The Boys. We didn't finish because we were late. It was like 11:30, so bedtime. Yeah, but sure. Everything I expected and more. It's ruthless. It's funny. It's a realistic side of superheroes. I've always enjoyed that take on stuff, which is why I love DC over like Marvel.
Yeah, right.
But Marvel's getting a little darker. I don't know. I just like a more like realistic tone to things with superheroes and I guess movies in general. I don't know.
Sometimes I need that fake shit though.
I could always get behind like a funny movie like Barbie is one of my favorite movies in like the last 5 years. That shit was so fucking funny. I was in tears like the whole movie, but like laughing.
Awesome. Yeah, dude. Every once in a while, you need a movie like that makes you good and laugh. And you know, like I said, every once in a while,
wholesome too. It's great.
Yeah, every once in a while, I need a good fake movie. Like every once in a while, I need to go back in time and watch Arnold Schwarzenegger shoot 1 million people with a pistol that he never has to reload. All right.
Yeah, unreloadable
weapons. Yep.
So every once in a while, that's just what's up. That's just like the thing that I fucking need in my life, dude.
Rambo and his fucking one-handed LMG shooting the guys on the hill, not missing a fucking shot.
Yeah, dude. Or like the scene in the second one where he stands up on that rock with a bow and arrow and slowly draws back an explosive bolt while that guy is like shooting a fully automatic assault rifle at him and missing every shot. And I'm like, come on, dude. It would be over by now, bro. You'd be dead, Rambo. Yeah. He's not missing those shots.
That one is pretty bad. Nothing tops like any Steven Seagal movie, though. His movies are so bad.
Dude, okay, listen. Steven Seagal has some of the worst movies, yes, but let me pull out some honorable mentions real quick, okay? Number one is fucking God damn it, I cannot remember. It's the one where he's on a boat with Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey.
Oh God, that's a trio,
dude. Dude, it's a fucking trio for sure. But it's one of my favorite action movies of all time, dude.
Hands down, one of my favorites. Yep. Under Siege.
Under Siege, thank you. Under Siege is one of the best Steven Seagal movies ever. And honestly, it's a good movie, period, because Tommy Lee Jones and Gary Busey make it okay.
Yeah.
I can only imagine what was happening on set. Dear Lord.
Oh God. The obnoxiousness on fucking set would be absolutely just kill me now. Kill me now. And then let me just pull out. I know there's a couple more. Fucking.
The fact that he has a list ready.
Oh no, I had to look this up because I don't remember all of them. There's Fire Down Below. That's a guilty pleasure favorite. That one's super cheesy but super dope. And The Patriot. That one's one of my favorites because it's like based in Montana, and he like cures like this crazy sickness that gets out because of these psycho militia guys that spread it on the town and try to kidnap his daughter, and he just murders all of them and then cures the whole town of sickness with fucking wildflower tea. It's fucking amazing. All right. It's super cheesy.
Why even gold tea?
Yeah, dude.
Why does the fact that Montana and militia makes that more believable than Yellowstone?
Oh, dude, it's so much more believable, dude. It is. It really is. But it was I've seen that movie so many times. I've seen all of Steven Seagal's movies because my dad is a fucking super fan. No. My dad's a super fan. So I have seen all of his movies because my dad is like, just, we're watching this and put it on. So I've watched them all, just like I've also seen every fucking episode of Walker, Texas Ranger. Every episode. God. Okay. Like I could go on.
That's tough to get through.
It is tough to get through, but after a while, you just kind of get used to it, and it is what it is.
Just getting numb.
But at the same time, that theme song is like burned into my brain. Like I can hear it right now, just thinking about it. Dude.
Okay, Chowdr, I have a question for you.
What?
What's the age gap between you and your dad?
My dad is 66, and I am going to turn 29 this month.
Okay, so 30 years. Okay.
Yeah. My dad, like, because of my dad, though, like, there are a couple TV shows that my dad watched and I love that are really good TV shows, like MASH. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. MASH is great TV. That is unbelievably
MASH
good TV.
MASH is great.
Yeah.
That was actually a good show that I used to watch. That was, like, old. Yeah.
Yep, it's on Hulu. It's on a couple different streaming services for those who are curious as to what I'm talking about. But it's like a show that's like, it's about a group of doctors in the middle of the Korean conflict when America was over there during the policing action, if you will. And it's funny, it's sad, it's everything. That show is so good.
It definitely gets emotional at times, but it's a funny show.
Yeah, it is super funny. It's super funny, but that show does such a good job of making you laugh, and then immediately afterward, making you realize the reality of what war is and how terrible it is at the same time. Like, it's super good at it. Unbelievable TV. My dad watched a lot of shows, like that show in particular, a ton. So matter of fact, he owns them all on DVD. That's another thing I need to get a hold of. And then I own every season of Home Improvement on DVD. I'm proud as fuck of that.
That is amazing. I love it,
dude. I fucking love Tim Allen.
So, I've never like picture just going through someone's like discography and Home Improvement.
Dude, hell yeah, dude.
But once someone has it, you're like, dude, I have to.
Dude, like, it's so fucking funny. I don't care what anybody says, dude. Tim Allen is he's so funny, dude. He's so funny.
Dude, he's amazing in like sitcoms like that.
Yeah.
Like Home Improvement or Last Man Standing.
Yep.
Like
more power. Dude. Everything more power. I love watching Tim soup up everything that he can and watching it explode or sometimes work. I love it. I love it.
No, dude, it's amazing.
Yeah, I've grew up watching that show as well. So like, and Tiffany got me the special, like it's like a special edition too. In the all the DVDs come in a little toolbox. Amazing. Comes in a little toolbox. It's awesome. So sick. Yeah, dude. Fucking, I still to this day say Heidi Ho, good neighbor because of Wilson. Fucking Wilson's the man, dude.
It's amazing.
Yeah, dude.
Wow.
So
the things that stick with you.
Yeah, the things that stick with you. Exactly. Wilson is like one of my favorite fucking TV show characters of all time. And the best part is if you watch that show till the very last episode, at the end when they all come out onto the stage, their set to bow, he takes the little fence thing down and reveals his face on the very last episode, so you can see what Wilson's face looks like.
I almost wish he didn't.
I did see something on that.
I mean, nowadays,
I wish, like, the fence would have came with his face.
Yeah. Nowadays you could just like Google it and look at what he looks like now. But how funny would it be if you could
imagine back then?
Yeah, just hack the internet and I'm gonna go find every picture of that guy and put a fence across the bottom half of his face for the rest of his life. So every picture is just fenced on the bottom part.
Back then, you had to wait to see.
Yeah, dude.
What he looked like.
Exactly, dude. No one knew what he looked like until that last episode when he revealed his face and he like slapped his cheeks. He's all clean shaven and stuff. It was pretty funny.
Back in my day, couldn't just Google search.
Yeah, but it did. He did look a little bit different than what I expected, though. So.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You said clean shaven. I would not have pictured that.
Yeah, exactly. I expected a beard.
Just the demographic you're probably going for, probably like beard.
Yeah, well, and just the way he was.
Overalls.
He's such a naturalist, and he's out there always doing the weirdest shit, making weird shit out in his backyard. So I just figured he'd be one of those guys. He just has a beard. But yeah, no, that's like I said, I've seen a lot of ridiculous old TV. Oh, and my dad loves Sanford and Son. I don't know if you know
what?
Sanford and Son. I don't know if you know what that is, but
Ooh.
Red
Sounds
Fox,
familiar, but
Red Fox and Richard Pryor.
Yeah,
dude,
Richard Pryor is familiar.
I don't know. That is an old as shit TV show. My dad loved it, and for some reason, that show also makes me laugh so fucking hard every time I see it. I don't know what it is. Red Fox just cracks me the fuck up. Red Fox just cracks me the fuck up. That guy was so funny, dude. And same thing with Richard Pryor. But the thing is Richard Pryor plays such a different... He's such a different person on the TV show than who he was in real life as a comedian. So it's such a throw off when you watch Sanford and Son and then you watch like an old clip of Richard Pryor doing stand up. It's two completely different people. Richard Pryor was a very dirty comedian. Very dirty comedian. And back then, it was harder to be a dirty comedian. Like, if you wanted to get on a sitcom or, like, get on the Tonight Show to do a bit or something to, like, get paid big money, you had to, like, kind of be a clean comedian. And even in a lot of clubs, people liked clean comedians. It was, like, people like Richard Pryor and Sam Kinison were some of the first people to start, like, doing really dirty stuff on stage and talking dirty stuff. And then there's a couple other ones, but mostly those two were, like, the big pioneers. I've learned a lot about comedy just sitting and listening to like Rogan and a couple different comics podcasts like talking about stand-up. And I've just been watching a shitload of it lately just because I find it so fascinating how I find it cool and fascinating how someone is that funny. Like you just make a whole fucking arena of people laugh so hard that some of them are like gasping for air. Like what is this fucking superpower, dude?
It's crazy. A lot of those people just have like some of the darkest backgrounds too.
Oh yeah, dude. Which is crazy.
Insane.
Which is crazy. Yeah. Super crazy.
Yeah.
The amount of different comedians that all like they come from some super fucked up shit is just fucking super. I don't know. They all come from different backgrounds, but there's so many that come from homelessness and really fucked up shit, and they're the funniest people. But, like I said, TV-wise, I think I'm really sput out there.
Yeah, just too busy right now.
Yeah, it's been a lot of work.
There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
Personally.
Work. Yeah, personally for you, like you said, I guess we haven't really talked about it on the podcast, have we?
Oh, the babe?
Yeah, no. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and take the lead there for a second, everybody?
All right. So, Emily and I are proud to announce officially we are expecting a baby boy. His name is Kieran Wesley. Supposed to be here July sometime in like the 20th, 23rd, somewhere in there. So, wait and see, but we're super pumped. It's been hard to keep a secret since freaking October, but yeah, we've told some people kind of intermittently here and there as things have occurred, but we're super pumped.
Hell yeah. That's fucking awesome, dude. I'm pumped for you guys.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Amazing.
Almost 13 weeks. She's in here now. I was ranting about the babe, so now she's in here.
Oh yeah, it's podcast official.
It's out on the world.
But that's super awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
Sports wise, I don't have anything to talk about. Besides the disappointingly bad game that I watched the Grizz partake in and get their booties kicked by the SDSU. Kind of expected it though. The SDSU's got a fucking killer team. The game they played before the Grizz, they won like 59-0 or some crazy shit like that. The Jackrabbits are monsters. The year before last year, they had like 3 or 4 players go to the NFL. So the Jackrabbits they got a hell of a fucking college program over there. So they're kicking ass and they deserve that win for sure.
Oh, dude, it was so bad.
Yeah, it was brutal. And then NFL stuff, I just have not been paying attention. Not my thing.
Playoff time now for the NFL. Browns just got eliminated.
Wow, the Browns made it to the playoffs? Holy shit, dude. I remember a time when I seen an ad you could buy a Browns ticket for $7.50.
That's crazy, dude.
Good for them, dude.
Yeah, they were riding the hype of Joe Flacco and his like 2 weeks of success, I think it was. I don't know. It seemed like a short time, and then got pummeled. So
okay,
classic Browns fashion.
Okay.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah, like I said,
I forgot who the Chiefs played, but I think the Chiefs won. So I saw some memes that would hint that.
Yeah, they had it was like 0 degrees at their game.
Yeah, Mahomes' helmet fucking broke on impact.
God damn.
I've never seen that happen.
Yeah, dude, I seen a clip on TikTok or on Reels this morning when I was smoking a cigarette of one of the Chiefs players standing in the end zone. He had taken his helmet off and there was steam coming out of the fucking like head warmer he was wearing, like where his hair should be. It was just steaming. I was like, oh my God, bro.
Dude.
It's chilly.
That used to happen. That used to happen in Corrales all the time.
Yeah, dude, that's chilly out there, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Oh yeah. I saw some attempts for like the coldest games in history and like the ice bowl and the freezer bowl back in like the 80s, and I think the other one was like the 60s, but like -40s. I think one hit -60. That was like the extreme part of it. But
I would tell them we're done playing football. This is too cold to play football in.
Fucking nuts, dude.
I don't give a shit what anybody says who's paying for it. This is too fucking cold to play football. -40.
It's too cold to be in the crowd, bro.
Yeah,
no kidding. I mean, they postponed the what is it, the Bills Steelers wild card game to Monday because of a storm.
Yeah, they definitely wouldn't allow any of that now. But
yeah,
I mean, for good reason, honestly. Like,
dude.
People could die.
Yeah. I'm surprised those games.
Someone's not moving for like 3 hours, and you got to check on them, and they're stiff. Yeah,
they fucking froze to death outside. No big deal to watch a football game.
Paid money to die.
Dude, I mean,
like some of the modern ones, there was like a -20. I think that was like late 2010s, 2020s.
Okay, yeah,
somewhere in there.
Like I like some of the games, like some of the games the Packers have had where it's just heavy snowfall. It's not that cold, but the snow's just coming down.
Yeah, it's just heavy snow.
I think those games
are fun.
I think those games are kind of fun to watch because it's just it's a madhouse out there, dude.
Yeah, generally like a Pittsburgh, Chicago, Green Bay, all good areas for some of that. But yeah, sometimes they do hit some pretty nasty negatives.
Oh yeah.
I don't really have much for hockey. The PWHL, the Women's League, officially launched. So that's exciting. Lots of hype around the Women's League finally coming to life. It's been a lot of years in the making. They've had like 2 leagues and then one disbanded, and yeah, it's been kind of a big deal. But now it's now they have a league now, so
awesome.
You can watch that just on regular ass TV.
Hell yeah.
Not used to be the case.
That's sick, dude.
Dude, that's amazing. Good to see. Good to see when they're expanding the sports out that way and allowing the opportunity.
Yeah.
Right.
And there's some talent out there, like Marie-Philippe Poulin, I believe is how you pronounce her name. She's like a legend in Canada. She won a gold medal, I think in 2010. And then she's just one of those players that always shows up in the big game. She was scored the only 2 goals, I think, in 2010, or was the Olympics after that. But every gold medal game, every big game, she's like putting in points. She's putting in the work, and then she got her first hat trick already for the new league. So just cool.
Yes.
Yeah. No, I watch more YouTube content than I watch anything else these days, so very hard for me to keep up with other stuff.
Right. Yeah, I mainly just stick to hockey. I watched a little bit of football. As many of you know, I'm a Falcons fan, so after 2016, I lost my love, as the team apparently did too, because they did not play the same after that Super Bowl loss. So it's been me slowly getting back into the sport. I keep up on some of the big headlines, but I'm definitely not as in it as I used to be.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's where I'm at too. I find myself watching a lot of cooking stuff these days. I like food. I like to watch food. I'm fat. I like to watch
I'm not
food.
good at making food. I suck. My timing is so bad. And I don't like to set timers because I feel like another thing to do.
The truth. I use the Google timer a lot. I scream at my phone all the time, and I'm like, "Hey, do this." So,
yeah, that's what I do.
Yeah,
but... I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go ahead and do laundry, and I'm gonna go game. So I'll start the washer and be like, hey Siri, set timer for hour 45 minutes. I'll come in here and game. Okay, timer's going off. All right, go switch it, dude.
In the middle of a game,
dude. Yeah. no, I'll be like, oh, I gotta finish this game.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I do, and then I forget.
Yeah, that happens a lot too.
Well, I think I'm in a good spot to wrap up. How are you guys feeling?
Dude, I'm
good. We're just gonna leave the house for a minute, and then we'll be back, and then we'll be back on games. So be on Pred.
Word, yes. I'll definitely be hopping on Pred. I'm gonna start all this upload nonsense. Unfortunately, the stream did stop 50 minutes ago. So
yeah, I saw that.
I'm hoping that my recording went through, because I went through and changed my settings on OBS to make sure that my recordings were going to a certain file. So I'm about to go peek to make sure that my video's in there, because that's where I need it.
Perfect.
So hopefully that should all be good, but we're gonna find out very shortly. But besides that, I appreciate you gentlemen as always. This is one of my favorite things on the weekend. I love getting together and bullshitting. So,
dude, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Tell me about it.
I hope to see more homies. Is it you and M gonna play Pred when you guys come back?
Oh yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, we're all getting on. I'm hoping to get at least like 15-ish, like 3 squads rotating through, and then hopefully we can like meet up, fight each other. It would just be fun, because I don't want to do customs yet, just because I want to rank up some characters still. I'm really close to a Greystone expert, so I'm gonna try and get him there today.
Fuck yeah. I need to play some more as Chimera. So, but as always, make sure to like, follow, share, sub, all the stuff. Okay.
Do it all.
This is going to be up on YouTube, Spotify very, very shortly, as long as I don't have any issues. I don't think I should have to upload it in 2 parts. I'm hoping I don't have to upload it in 2 parts, but we'll find out shortly. But I think I got it figured out. But I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful Sunday. And for those of you who get to enjoy Martin Luther King Jr. Day off tomorrow, I hope you enjoy that as well. I will probably be at a building sitting on a scrubber. So I gotta tear apart a drum platform. Because the good old fun stuff, yeah. But make sure to follow my friends here, K13, my brothers, Mad Dog and K13, and the rest of the Demons Club, my brothers and sister. There's one sister in there. But yeah,
who has been increasingly getting into Warzone.
Which cracks me up, dude. Like, what? You just trying to get in on the punishment with us? What's going on? You like to watch us get pissed off every fucking weekend, and you're like, you know what? I think I want to do that too.
This looks enjoyable. Let me try it.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
Whatever floats your boat, I guessed.
Oh shit.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys again, and I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend.
All right. You as
we'll
well.
talk to you guys later.
Peace.